like you should prepare to be sick of hearing JUVIA'S place out of me. Hey y'all, it's your girl Renata Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am a little more excited than usual. I got some JUVIA'S place goodies. Look, I have been wanting to purchase something from JUVIA'S place for a very long time, a couple of years. And I have no real reason as to why I have not. I think I just kept forgetting. I don't know. It just kept slipping my mind. That's it. And that's a pretty common thing for me. So finally like remembered to purchase something and I'm really excited. So I got their Culture 2 palette. This is so beautiful. Do y'all see? Do you see? Oh. She's gorgeous. This is the first one that I have that is also wearable, but it just gives you so much more fun and vibrant colors to choose from, unlike any other palette I have. So I'm so excited about that. This whole palette, like, just give me a whole break, a whole Kit Kat, because this, do you see that? That's like a neat, it's not even coming across right. This is like a neon something going on. It's beautiful. And then this one here I'm excited about. I'm excited about all the shimmers because I feel like I've like shied away from so much color and I'm excited to get into more color. Omega, do you see that? Like this one here, of course, is just out of control, beautiful. Like, ooh, that one is called Jollof. I'm assuming it's after like jollof rice. This one is, I should have like put that more on my finger, but it's beautiful. This one is Omega. This one here, this third one, this one is called Afrobeats. I love. So I'm really excited about that whole palette. Like, I think it's a really good mix of shimmers and mattes. I also picked up this other palette. Child, look, this came in the mail and I was like, what is this? I forgot I ordered another palette. This is the Fula palette. I'm excited about this color here. It's just like a really nice reddish like brick brown. I'm excited about that. I also got one of their cream bronzers. So this is the thing. When I first opened this up, I was so excited. And I was like, yeah, I got a cream bronzer, And I was like, man, I looked at the shade and I was like, buttercream. I don't remember ordering nothing buttercream. I thought it was caramel. Something told me, like, I mean, hours later, I finally looked at my receipt. I did order caramel. I did not order buttercream. They sent this one by accident. They already have the caramel one on the way to me. The customer service is amazing. So I'm not even mad about that. This one is pretty. It's way too light for me. I got stuff on my hand. But this one is way too light for me. Like, I can't contour with this at all. I don't. Yeah, so I can't. Yeah, and if I try to use this like a, I don't know. I don't like for things to go to waste, so I don't know. But it's way too light for me. I know I can't do anything with that. The one problem I have with JUVIA'S place so far, because in my mind everything has been great, like the ordering process has been so great. The one thing I hate so much about their website is that I feel like their shades are so inaccurate. Like what they photograph as and then what you get, as far as like complexion things, sometimes I feel like it's off. And the same thing with this liquid blush. So thankfully I did go on YouTube and I looked at a girl who had did swatches, so I made a better choice. I wanted something that was like a darker orange, because I love orange blushes for summer. So I still wanted to stay in like that orange family for the fall and winter seasons. This is my favorite summer blush. It is 515 by Makeup Forever. It is a cream blush and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to stay in like that orange thing. So I got this cream blush and y'all, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I'm just scared it's gonna be a little too dark. I pray that I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. So we're gonna see how that goes. Oh, and this is in the shade Lily Love. I was looking at another shade that I thought was orange, and when the girl swatched that same shade, it was way more pink than orange. So on the site it looked orange, but then when she swatched it, it looked like a serious pink. So I was really glad that I looked at her swatches and didn't just like buy it. And then the last thing I got was this lipstick. I have been on the hunt for a peachy nude. I have one. I've had it for some time, okay? And I just feel like it was time to get, you know, a newer, more updated one. So I ended up with this shade here, but it's called In Vogue. First of all, if you know about this, do not judge me in those comments, okay? Don't judge me. This one was a collaboration that Makeup Shayla did with ColourPop. Yeah, that's how long I've had it. So the one at the bottom, this one is the one that I normally use. It's the one that Makeup Shayla did in collaboration with ColourPop. And this is the new one, the JUVIA'S Place one. I am nervous. Although I do feel like the Makeup Shayla one, collab one, is a little more chalky. I'm just so used to it. I work with it, put a gloss over top, and it's perfect. It's exactly what I want, right? And so I'm just not gonna, we're just gonna see, okay? I'm not gonna make nothing about nothing, no assumptions about nothing. We're just gonna see. So I hope you guys have been having a good month so far and continue to have a good month. Who's like really into Halloween and who's gonna have like, you know, do the whole costume thing and everything. I think we are, yeah, we did like the couples costume this year. It's our first time doing that. So I think it's gonna be a good time. I don't know where we're going, but we prepared for whatever. I'm not a huge like Halloween girl. I do some special effects makeup, so I enjoy like getting into that, but it's not like every year I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna be for Halloween? What am I doing? I can sit in the house. Like, I'm gonna try this color here on the end, this one here. It is called Zuba, Z-U-B-A. Yeah, it's doing something. I don't know if I like what it's doing. I see it. I don't know if I like it. I don't like that one. We're gonna go with Soweto. This one is Soweto. And I'm just building up in that outer V and bringing that in probably about halfway. I'm going into this shade here. It is called Zora. I feel like I'm not saying it right, but whatever. It's called Zora, Z-O-H-R-A. Maybe I should have put a base. Oh, I for sure should have put a base down. Oh, I for sure should have put a base down. Okay, so we're gonna see how I like this. But next time I'm gonna for sure put a black base underneath. I just thought it was gonna show up different and it's not really showing up. Now we're going in with this shade here. This one is called Taza, T-A-Z-A. And I'm gonna use that as liner today, I think. We're gonna see. So I took that darker shade on the lower lash line, winged it out some, then I smudged it inward to get into this inner little corner here. And this inner little corner here. And I used a bit of that same dark shadow to extend my inner corner. Now, since we had fallout anyway, taking a makeup wipe. And we're gonna wipe away the fallout. And also begin to clean up and like crisp out your line a little bit. We're gonna blend a little bit. And we're gonna bring all this together some. Oh my gosh. Have y'all been watching Love is Blind? First of all, y'all know I'm already late. I'm late to everything. This is nothing new, okay? But I have just gotten on to Love is Blind in like the past few weeks. Dude, Love is Blind is one of the most traumatic shows if you think about it. It's like, it's so unhealthy. It's so unhealthy, and a lot of people are gonna need therapy. Like, Love is Blind is one of the most traumatic and problematic but entertaining shows ever. I was fine with the show until it was time for Barti's season, for his like marriage thing. That is when I made the decision that this is like really problematic and traumatic for people, because that girl was so confident that Bartiz was gonna say yes. And when that man looked her in her face and said no, she handled it well. She handled it so good. Problem was, you have involved your mother, your brother, you have involved outside people, outside family members. And once you start involving other people, that is where I have the problem, because you've convinced these people. You have had dinner with them, you've hung out with them, you have, you know, your brothers had time to grill Bartiz, all this stuff. And you have like, Bartiz has like convinced these guys that he loves their sister so much. He's tried to convince the mother he loves her daughter so much. All the things, right? Problem comes in is when Bartiz said no. And the girl handled it good, but the family was like, no, we ready to fight. Like, he played with us. He played us in our face, and we told you. Young bro, he was so ready to go. He was ready. He was like, I'm going in tonight, Ma. Like, get my bill bunny. He was ready. He was ready. And like, to see that young boy get so emotional because he feels like that man has hurt his sister and played with his sister and played with him. And the daughter, you know, the girl was like, Mom, just give us a moment, Mom. And she was like, no, because you my daughter and I'm going to always have your back. Rightfully so. But this is the problem with the show. It's not just two people dating and two people in pods and two people trying to figure out. No, it is now outside people that you've now taken on this journey. And, you know, they didn't sign up for once you get to the altar, they're prepared that you might say no. They not prepared for that. These people are showing up in a like best wedding attire, expecting a full-on like serious wedding because you two have convinced them this is a serious wedding. What's his name? No. What's his name? He was African and it was the light-skinned girl with the curly hair. SK. They were another one. So the whole time that SK and this girl, I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. Whole time, right? Well, they get into the real world and it's working out. I'm like, okay, well, you know, maybe they're gonna work. They get to the altar, like they involve, ooh, I might have, oh girl, I think I went a little, we're gonna blend that out. I went a little too far. But you know, they involved his culture and his mother and took, I forgot the girl's name, I follow her on Instagram, but took her to get like the traditional head wrap and everything, all the things, right? The mother seems to really like this girl. They have convinced the mother that this is serious and she's so into it and everything. And this mother truly believes she's about to have a daughter-in-law. And SK gets to that altar and says he don't. I felt worse for the mama, to be honest, because the mama just seemed disappointed at her son. You know, like, she just seemed like, I don't know what this boy wants. The mother seemed so confused, which she should. And the girl was clearly like thrown off, but she signed up for that. I just don't like that they involve the families. That's another thing about the show. It's after you say the vows, after you, or say all these nice things, I don't want to call them vows, but after you're like, I love you so much, getting to know you, just saying, you know, you're such a great person, saying all the great things, and then after that is when you're like, I do or I don't. Are you nuts? Absolutely not. I watched season 5. I watched season 5 and then now I'm on season 1. So I went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What was the guy who was like sexually fluid? He made me want to fight, bro. Like, he was so rude and he handled it so wrong on so many levels. Like, he really tried to gaslight her and make it like she was superficial or something's wrong with her. she wasn't accepting him, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, no, sir, you are misleading. You are misleading. You proposed to this girl and you did not tell her up front that you were fluid. And you knew you didn't want to tell her up front that you was fluid. Like, it's just a no on so many levels for me. I can't. That show is super entertaining, but like going through it, I can't. Absolutely can't. All right, we're gonna blend out this concealer. I might need to add some more. We're gonna see. Hopefully not. I love to like just clean up where I need to clean up while I am highlighting. I like going all the places where I may need to clean up. If you go too high with your eyeshadows, this is where you can clean up some with the leftover concealer that's on your brush. And then I go on my sponge and I blend everything together. Blush. Okay, so I'm gonna use this liquid blush. We're gonna try her out, girl. I don't remember the last time. Oh no, I do have liquid blushes. They were just by NARS. Okay. So, oof. I'm trying to be real life strategic and how I place this, because you gotta go slow. Oh, that's a lot, you guys. I don't even know. It looks like a bruise on me. It looked like somebody punched me in my face. Oh my gosh. And that was just one drop. Like, something told me to put it on my little like palette thing and pick it up. I should have listened. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. As I think of a game plan. We're gonna take concealer, okay? I was not expecting it. Dude, like, that went so far, so fast. Alright, we're cleaning it. Okay. Okay. That went so far. That was a lot. Girl. Now that we've recovered from that, I'm tempted to like go back in though. Why do I play? I didn't put nothing new. This is the same brush. Cause it's a pretty shade. It's just a lot. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm going in with ColourPop. This is BFF3. All right, now we're going in with that lipstick from before in Vogue. Ooh, let's see about her. Oh, she's, ooh. I love, okay. You know when products have like their like titles and things and the categories of the things. Look, I see them, I read them. I don't really believe them. I just, you know, because everything has to be catchy. But this is their Velvet Matte lipstick. It really, the velvet makes sense. The velvet makes sense. She's cute. But I still want a gloss. I'm just a gloss kind of girl. And she is finished. I feel like you should prepare to be sick of hearing Juvia's place out of me, because I like, you know what, I was not sure about this eyeshadow, but the more I look at it, it is giving me Little Mermaid's Fin, okay? And I'm talking about Halle Bailey. I love the iridescent and how you see like a green is going into a purple, like, And then that plum eyeshadow is like a really deep plum that I use as like a liner, like this. Is it creasing? It's looking like it's creasing. So it is doing a little crease. It is doing a little creasing, but it's very little. And considering the fact that I used concealer to prep my eyes, I could just go back to like traditional primer for this. Like, it's worth it. And this is what I wanted. Like, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for like some different shades, some different things. I don't want to do fall with just burnt oranges and yellows and browns and sometimes black. I don't want that for fall and winter this year. I wanted different things that just, it gave warm, but it wasn't like your traditional fall things, you know? That blush, we're gonna have to work on that blush because that was a lot and it was just a dot. But you know, the parts that I was able to save, I enjoy. It's like a deeper, like a burnt orange situation. It gives me like a warm thing with a little bit of like heat. The lip is a complete yes for me. Like, it's exactly what I was looking for. I wanted like a peachy nude. I don't know why a peachy nude seemed really hard to find like in other places. But you know, Juvia's Place is where I was supposed to be in the first place. So y'all let me know what y'all think of this look. And have you tried Juvia's Place things? And if you have, what's like your favorite? If you have not tried Juvia's Place, I would say go ahead and try them. Like, I have no problems. Like, everything was great to me. Even the things that they got, like it was an accident, they sent me the wrong bronzer, immediate response. And I think somebody responded to me during the weekend. Somebody responded to my email. It was like a Saturday or a Sunday. And my new bronzer was back in the mail by like that Monday. So look, it's good customer service. You can't go wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see y'all next time in another video. Bye.